All right, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can use the bulk actions and how you can build the agents for outbound marketing. Let's dive in. So first of all, when you're dealing with your contacts, know that we do have the import contacts button up here on the right. You can click on that. You can upload your contact file in CSV or Excel formats and map all the fields so you got your leads and contacts in the system. Now, if you're looking at the board view, we have bulk actions up here. You can click the top of a column and you can say, let's go ahead and, call all these people, send them an SMS, send them an email. If you're looking at your contacts in the table view, right, you can select all the contacts or contacts in a certain stage, and then you get this blue bar. And this is where you can do your bulk actions. Maybe I want to assign it to a person on my team. Maybe I want to tag them, shoot them an email, SMS, or the most popular one is to assign these to an AI agent. Now we have two ways you can assign the context here. There's the quick enroll, which just adds everybody all at once. But we also have one of the most popular features is the drip campaign mode. This allows you to drip add your contacts to the AI agent over, your working hours and over, some period that you set. So this example here, we say 30 per hour. We could say 30 per minute. We could do 300 per hour, etc. And we can customize that. Once I do that, I'm going to select one of my agents right here, one of my workflows. I can select that and I can click on schedule campaign. Now, once I click on schedule campaign, this kicked it off, and let me show you how you can see the progress. If I click on activity on the left, I can then click on bulk actions on the top, and I see my drip campaign running. So I can click on this to get the status of it, and if it's done, and you'll get the details right here. So this is how you can go manage your drip campaigns. Now, because I only assigned 4 people to it, and I said to do 300 an hour, it just processed instantly. But typically, you would drip that out over a longer period of time in here. All right. So the next thing I want to show you is if you're doing a drip campaign, how do you get your AI agent to actually do outbound outreach? So to do that, I'm going to create an agent quickly to show you how we can do that. I'm going to click on create agent. I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to save this. I'm going to call this the outbound. Let's see, outbound agent. I'm going to save that. And next, I'm going to create 2 workflows. First workflow here is going to be a manual trigger. And I'm going to change this to outreach. That's the name of the workflow. And so the first step I'm going to do is I'm going to do an outbound call. And then we're going to say, well, if they don't answer the call, so no answer, I'm going to do a wait step. Wait for 1 day. Now, after we wait, I'm going to do another outbound call. Right? And so you get the idea. You can chain these together. You got answer, no answer, voicemail. And sometimes I want to connect multiple branches here. So I can say if there was a voicemail, I'll still wait. If it failed, maybe I put the person on do not disturb. Maybe their phone number is not valid. Now I could do other steps in here, right? Maybe I want to send SMS. Maybe I want to send emails. So I can start building out my drag and drop workflow. But let's go back to that first step, outbound call. Now, let's say the person does answer the phone. Well, what happens? Well, the AI is going to launch another workflow to manage that call. And so I created this second workflow here. I'm going to rename it real quick. I'm going to say call answered. And for the trigger, I'm going to say conversation started. And so now that I got this workflow here with the trigger, I'm going to go ahead and save this. I'm going to go back up to my outbound call step, and we're going to say, when the call is answered, let's trigger a workflow. And you can see it's going to trigger that call answered workflow. And so what's the point of this? All right, well, one sequence is doing your outbound marketing, trying to get their attention. The other is once you got them on the phone or once they're responding to your text or your emails, what do you want it to do and say? So this is where I would deal with the conversation type of information. So I'll put in my conversation node right here. I can say, I see you just applied for ... Right? So I can put in my opening message there. This is what they're going to hear as soon as they answer the phone. Now you can customize this, right? I might want to put in the person's first name. So I can say hi, something like, hi customer. Hi, first name. Hey, John. Thanks, John. There you go. So that's how we can use these two things together. Now, you can use these with the bulk actions, right? Now that we have our outreach workflow, I can use the bulk action to add people to that, and it's going to start making the outbound calls according to the steps that I created. So, very simple way to launch your outbound marketing with the bulk actions. I appreciate you joining me on this video, and I hope to see you on the next videos. Bye.